All right, artifacts. The Ether Spark. 4 mana, legendary artifact, planeswalker equipment. As long as it's attached, it can't be attacked, and has whenever this creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on it. It starts at 4 loyalty. +1, attach it to a +1 target creature you control, put a +1/+1 on that creature. -5, draw 2 cards, -10, add 10 of any one color. So what did we say last time about that card? You played on 4, you plus it attached, then you attack, and then you untap with it and draw 2 cards. Actually good with Stoneforge Mystic. It is a different angle with Stoneforge. Garbage, useless, alright. Chat is ruthless today. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Okay. Some fodder for the bay. The abilities are really terrible, though. Each creature controlled is 4/4/4. That card seems terrible too, right? That's a vehicle pirates. Oh, true. It is a vehicle pirates. Market back walker. XX00. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counter on it. 4 put a counter, so like Ballista so far. When this creature dies, draw a card for each +1/+1 counter on it. Spark gives loyalty for any damage dealt. Don't sleep on it. This is a Pioneer homie. Ballista at home. I do like drawing cards. So what do we do with that card? I don't know if is there going to be a 5-color archetype in Limited? Might help Pioneer Scales finally do something. Monument to Endurance. 3-mana artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card. Create a treasure token. Each of them loses 3 life. Is that good in Modern? Modern Osmo. Street Wraith. Could be good for Living End too. Just a sideboard win con for Living End. Seems good, no? Seems, I mean, if you play that on turn 3 and they don't kill it, seems kind of broken. Book burning. Seems like, I don't know about other formats. What about in Standard? Can you trigger it on turn 3 in Standard? There's that white 2-drop. Is there anything else? Workshop was bizarre. Finally something to make looting unplayable. Yeah, I mean, unironically. Highway robbery, plot on 2, cast on 3. NT? Wow. Is highway robbery still standard legal? Finally making blue-black Gearhulk playable too. Yeah, I see that one. 2/1 blue flyer that lives on attack. NT. That's pretty cool. Black, 1 black, artifact equipment, creature gets +2/+1. Equip, pay for or discard cards. Kills people pretty fast. Artist talent is the most exciting. Blood tokens in standard, I don't know. Guardian of New Benalia, yep, that one, the white 2-drop. That card's cool. Still liking my modern Living In idea. Living In is back. Rona. Radiant Lotus. I didn't see that card yet. 6-mana artifact. Tap, sacrifice 1 or more artifacts. Choose a color. Target player adds 3 mana of the chosen color for each artifact sacrificed this way. Can you abuse that? It's a vintage shop cards. Do they need more 6-mana cards? Free 4/4 cycling for 2. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, you gain 1. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, you gain 1 life. It would have been cool if they gave the cycling ability. No? It would have been too good of graveyard hate, right? Why didn't they give the ability when you cycle too? Seems like they miss, I don't know, they missed a lot of little things like that that would make commons or uncommons way more exciting. Seems like a really low-hanging fruit to add that ability to a card. Alright. The dual lands, the Verge cycle is complete. Alright, the Mount decks get the Mount lands too. It's pretty solid. Is Night Market constructed playable? Is Night Market gonna see playing standard? Like not good in 3-color decks or something? Jose doing his best IT Wolf impersonation. It's insane. ... Unlimited. Who wants it? I don't know. 3-color deck. 5-color deck. I mean, it could be good. It wouldn't. It's not good in. It's not even good in domain. Domain doesn't want it. I guess it doesn't turn on the Verge lands, which is a problem. I did name on it. I don't know. You're playing 5 colors. Okay, fine, fine. I give up. Damn. All right, I think that's it. All right. Artifact. What did we say? Maybe Monument. I like that cards. I'll be playing some Living End with Monument Endurance. Artifact was kind of a bust. And then the Verge lands, obviously, and maybe the Mounts lands. And the right colors. What are Gap's top sets for the set? It's not very exciting. We thought the best white card was Spectacular Pile Up, which is a 5-mana creature vehicle Wrath of God that cycles for 2. Some people thought Nesting Bot. I think David, the Bridges, said maybe Nesting Bot because it enables stuff. Playable, we had Tune Up, which is Reanimators, like Refurbish. Valor's Flagship, which is a big cycling vehicle. There's a bunch of the vehicle stuff. Obviously, the vehicle stuff might just be not good enough, but... And then Boss Free, but the more we read Boss Free, the less good it sounded, honestly. Sunmare in Black White Modern. It is a creature. You can get it back with the Overlords. Black Knight Saddle. What? Dude, how much of a Winmore card do you want? Nesting Bot and Convoke. Yeah, I think that was the idea. Bastard's the opposite of Questing Beast. The more you read it, the worse it gets. Yeah. Or black. Alright. Or blue. People were just saying Spell Pierce probably the best blue cards. And then maybe maybe the Bay for Dreamers out there. Also the Merfolk, maybe it was Cauldron. One of the good cards in the set was the Cauldron, or maybe on its own in a Merfolk deck. I don't know. Maybe the Guardian is good in your Affinity decks, Role Player. On Summon was Upside, Bounce Off. Stock Up, maybe. Probably not though. Transit Mage, maybe. Probably not though. Hey, Black. Mu Yangling when every other enabler rotates. Then Black had Bloodghast. The Bubble, the Tactics. Black had a lot of like cards that might actually see play, just good spells. Crack Feast was the best for a lot of people, the removal spell. And tactics too. People seem to like. The speed demon is Bloodgas was Monument. Momentum Breaker is insane has been called. Yeah. Momentum Breaker might see play. I don't know about insane, but maybe it's really solid. Is Quag Wars in a forge removal spell? I mean, it depends the format, depends the deck. If you're looking to self-mail to cast Oculus or to reanimate or any of that stuff, like mail 2 cards, just a nice little bonus. That's pretty versatile too. It hits its vehicles, who knows. Black had Junker too, yeah. Junker and Bubble, 2 like artifact removal spells. This thing and the 1 mana Bubble. Black has some nice cards. Red, people voted Chandra as the best red cards. There's the vehicle shock. His vehicle is actually good. There's the Mako. That card's could be good in Hollow One. Maybe in other formats. And what else? That thing, maybe if you blink it or bounce it with stun and big enough. The outpace Oblivion 5 damage. Field of Flames is pretty nice. Instant speed Pyroclast for 3 mana, cycling 2. Then green. Green was probably the worst, honestly. We're having this trouble deciding if anything was even like what the best card was. New Goblin Maker, no good. Apparently there's a couple of Goblin Lords. Maybe there's a decent Goblin deck. It's not very exciting though. Afterburner Expert and Rex, some people were excited about. I'm not seeing it. Treasures inside mostly because town isn't big enough. Defender Rider Mascot, maybe. What else in green? I like that card, but apparently Domains doesn't want that card. I thought you could just, ramp and then crew it the turn after, ramp again. Then the Elite has good stats, but it's kind of middle of the road cards. The mounts look good for limited again. Yeah, I mean limited, who knows? A lot of cards look really good for limited. And for gold, people thought Bright Glass Gearhulk was the best or second best card in the set. And then Kit Ramosta is probably the best card in the set. We'll see. Call it in. Obviously, if ever vehicles are a thing. Yeah. Oh, the Blue-Eyed Gearhulk. Yeah, the Blue-Eyed Gearhulk's really good. There's a chance the Blue-Eyed Gearhulk just, in a mid-range world, just ends up dominating. Or in the Blue-Eyed Artifact deck. Rough Rip in the Artifact in Modern, I think is just Word Than Monitor. It's harder to cast. And you can't bring it back with Emery. Ketramosa is a bit lit, yeah, I do not top though. Really? I mean, what else? Seems so easy to build around. Just triggers. When they kill it, it triggers. It's just seems like an obscene card. I mean, I guess it's only during your turn, actually. So if they kill it during their turn, it doesn't trigger, never mind. Shatter Greats. I mean, only if the vehicle dex actually works, right? Even though, to be fair, it's like fine on its own, even without vehicles. It's still like it could be good in like an artifact deck, I guess, not necessarily vehicles. Eludes, cycles your artifact, makes artifacts, and then triggers when you cast artifacts. Or artifact enters. Can't defend herself? No. If you have a creature, it can kind of defend itself. Surprised the vehicles were not pushed more. I mean, I think they pushed them as much as they could. I mean, they could always add like toughness and power and scry and less crew and whatnot, but I think Ether Spark's really good. What's Ether Spark? Oh, the artifact. Why do you think it's that good? Yeah, even if it's blocked, you get the damage. That's kind of nice. Still a decent bit of setup. It's still like 4 mana. You're paying 4 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on your creature. So if they have a removal for it. Zahur is an upgrade for the Raise the Pass deck. What's Raise the Pass already? Ether. Oh, it's an artifact. Wow, that is atrocious. It is an artifact that lets you dice artifact removal. Yeah. It's not great. Small detail. Good call, Bobby. The Mass Revive 2 mana CMC and less. Oh, in Pioneer. Hey, baby food. Welcome to the chat. Can draw ASAP. Oh, okay, you play it, equip, it gets a bunch of counters, and you use the -5 right away. No, it doesn't work that way. Because you have to attach it for it to get more counters. How do you draw ASAP? Just not how the card works. Unless you have Oath of the Fairy in play. It's not long when every card is meh. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's about the same as most sets, no? But yeah, it did feel, it usually takes a little longer than that, I think. Alright, let's raid. Maybe I'll raid Siggy. Will you put that list somewhere? Yeah, I mean it's literally just like the cards that are maybe playable was a little star next to the best. I can post it in the Discords. Yes, let's add a little star here.